Hello, Betty. I'm going to be reading the book Misery. Annie. When you look into the best looks into you. These sounds, even in the haze, sometimes it sounds like the pain. Faded and then there was only the haze. He remembered darkness, solid darkness, had come before the haze. Did that mean he was making progress? Let there be light, even of that hazy variety, and the light was good, and so on and so on. Had those sounds existed in the darkness? He didn't know the answers, so any of these questions didn't make sense to ask him. He didn't know the answer to that either. The pain somewhere below the sounds. The pain was east of the sun and south of his ears. That was all he did know. For some length of the time that seemed very long, and so was the pain. In the stormy haze were there only two things which existed. Those sounds were the only outer reality. He had no idea who he was or where he was, and cared to know either. He wished he was dead, but through the pain-soaked haze that filled his mind like a summer storm cloud, he did not know he wished it. As time he became aware that there were periods of non-pain, and that these had cyclic quality, and for the first time since emerging from the total darkness which had prologued the haze, he had thought which existed apart from whatever his current situation was. This thought was of a broken building which had jutted from the sand at Revere Beach. His mother and father had taken him to Revere Beach often as a kid. When he was a kid, and he always insisted that they spread their blankets, which he could keep an eye on that pilling, which looked like the single jutting vein of buried monster. He liked to sit and watch the water come up into the covered pilling. Then hours later, after sandwiches and potato salad and Saint had been eating, after the last few drops of Kool-Aid had coaxed from his father's grandma, just before his mother said it was time to pack up and start home, the top of the rotten pilling would begin to show up again, just a peek and a flash between the incoming waves at first, then more and more. By the time their trash was stashed in the big drum with keep your beach clean styled on the side Polly's Beach toys picked up. That's my name, Polly. I'm Polly, and tonight I'll put Johnson's baby oil on my sunburn. He fought inside the thunderhead where he had lived, and the blanket foiled. Again, the pilling had almost fully reappeared, its blackish slime smooth sides surrounded by sudsy scuds of foam. It was the tide his father had tried to explain, but he had always known it was the pilling. The tide came and went. The pilling stayed. It was that times you could see without the pilling there was no tide. Memory circled and circled, maddening like a sluggish fly. He groped for whatever it might mean. But for a long time the sounds interrupted. Bad, right everything. Sometimes the sound stopped. Sometimes he stopped. It's clear memory of this. Now the outside storm haze was stopping of being suddenly aware. He was just pulled another breath, and that was alright. That was good, and that was in fact just Peachy King.